Well, second video of Tales Month Year 2, and I'm happy because today I get to talk about this fucking thing. Yeah, the PSP, a very interesting piece of gaming history. It is probably one of the best portable systems ever, as it perfectly replicates a PS3 interface. Frankly, I would love to just talk about the system itself, but it's Tales Month, so I have to get into the main focus of the video. So as I showed at the end of the last video, we're going to be taking a look at 4 Tales games for the PSP. So, first off, let's take a look at the covers. Alright, so the 4 wonderful games I have here are Tales of Eternia, Tales of Rebirth, Tales of Fantasia X, and hey look, Tales of Destiny 2. Fun fact, Tales of Eternia in Japan was called Tales of Destiny 2 for some reason. Yeah, pretty weird, huh? But I'm not going to get into all that name shit. That would take all of Tales Month to do. First cover is Tales of Eternia, and looks kinda bad. It just seems like the art was left to bleach in the sun. In short, it's sort of good, but just isn't the best cover in the series. On to Tales of Rebirth, and wow, it looks like heaven compared to the last cover. This one is more clean and appealing. It has all the central characters, and it's how a Tales cover should look. And Jesus Christ, they just keep topping themselves each time. This cover has the best character art, and it's the cleanest and most refined out of them all. But it's lacking in the background department, as it's just white. Now finally, Tales of Destiny 2, and I'll say, this one may be my favorite. Sure, it's not as good character art-wise, but the background is shit your pants great. It's so detailed and amazing as to how it looks. Simply beautiful. Well, that's the cover art, but what about the ratings? Yeah, the ratings, as none of these are the ESRB. Yep, lucky me. Lucky me. I don't have to look at a system that was made by a bunch of people with sticks up their asses who thought it was destroying the minds of the youth. But what countries do they belong to? Well, Tales of Eternia's rating system belongs to the EU, so now I can say I own a game that's rated by the PEGI. And the other 3 games are rated by the Japanese rating system, Sero. These I find more appealing than, well, this. Okay, no more fucking around. Let's talk about the games. Now I'm not going to go in depth, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the games, and then go into the battle system, and then rate them. So, let's go. Alright, Tales of Destiny 2. I mean Tales of Eternia. I haven't played much, but I'm having fun. One of my favorite things is the voice acting. It's passable at best, but it's funny.
We haven't introduced ourselves yet.
It's too bad we can't communicate.
My name is Farah. Understand? Yes, Farah. And this Reed.
It's Reed.
Reed.
Now onto the battle system, and I'm going to comment a lot about this 2D style of fighting. Here it's done good. I just don't like how I have to hold right or left on the D-pad for me to stay on the enemy's ass. But besides that, everything else is simple. The circle button uses an art, and the triangle brings up the menu. Overall, I'll give this battle system a 7 out of 10. Good, but needed some improvement. Now on to the Tales of Rebirth, and I can't understand a thing about this game, as it is in Japanese and I don't speak that. But whatever, we ain't talking about the story, we're talking about the battle system. And it's way better than Eternia's battle system. The sprites are a lot bigger, and you don't have to hold the D-pad to stay on the enemy's ass. Everything here is nice and appealing. From the backgrounds and the sprites, this one gets a 10 out of 10 perfect score. Well, 2 games down and 2 more to go. Let's see how these next 2 do. Tales of Fantasia X, the game that has the longest intro ever, and since it's in Japanese, I don't have to sit through this. The battle system this time is a little more zoomed out. The sprites aren't as big as in Rebirth, but you don't have to hold the D-pad again. This one is a little bit better than Rebirth's, as it's more akin to a newer Tales game like Exilia. Overall, 10 out of 10, again, perfect score. Oh man, they're doing really good, so let's take a look at the last game. Tales of Destiny 2. Oh man, I finally played this one, as last video I talked about it, yet I had never played it. But I'm not here to talk about the game as a sequel, I'm here to talk about the game's 2D battle system. And it's great. Yeah, this one's my favorite out of all of them. It's so nice how big the sprites are, and the fact that you don't have to hold the fucking D-pad. It's just perfect. 10 out of fucking 10. So, those are the PSP Tales games and their battle systems. Sure, most of them have perfect scores, but the one I really want to highlight is Tales of Destiny 2. Just from the battle system, I can see that this is going to be a great game. It'll probably be the first Tales game I complete on the PSP. So, now what am I going to do? I really have no ideas for my next video. What to do? Ah, shit. A new Tales game was announced.